Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Thursday, June 29th, 2017. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. All right, looking at the S&P 500 E-mini futures, you're going to see that the futures are trading higher by about 3/4 of 1 point to 24.39.5 per contract. Futures were a bit higher a little while ago, but there was a GDP number that was released, and futures have come back in a little bit. I think that GDP number was better than expected, but again, not by much. So we'll see how it plays out. We'll see what goes on here. In the meantime, we have lots of stocks in the news. We're going to start the day off with Walgreens. WBA is the ticker symbol here. Walgreens Boots Alliance, as it's known now. Stock is getting a pretty solid pop. It closed at 77.09, now trading at 81.70. It looks like the news is going to be that they are not going to merge with Rite Aid. What they're going to do is they're going to buy, I think, 5,100 stores from Rite Aid. So we'll see how that plays out. But in that deal, I think they're going to pay $5.18 billion. But in that deal, they're also going to terminate a divestiture agreement with Fred's. So again, if you're looking at Rite Aid, stock is getting really pummeled today. Rite Aid closed at $393. Yesterday, it's trading at $313 now. If you take a look at Fred's, this is also getting hammered today. Stock closed at $12.32 yesterday, now trading at $9.80. We'll look at these once the opening bell rings. There's not much to do here. If you are an owner of Walgreens, I'm going to give it the upside bias to around $84. So if you own it, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, don't do anything here. But we will look at this one for pattern once the opening bell rings, or after the opening bell rings today. We'll look at Walgreens and see if there is a play there at some point. So again, the upside bias here is to around $84 max. I don't really see it getting much above there today. But either way, good move for Walgreens, bad move for Rite Aid, and also for Fred's. So we'll see how that plays out. Other earnings in play. We have Constellation Brands, STZ is the ticker symbol there. Stock is flying today. Closed at $183.68. Now trading at $201. What a move here for Constellation Brands. It is overbought on every metric. So again, great move. If you own it, trail the stop loss immediately. If you do not own it, I would leave it alone up here at these levels. This is on the back of earnings, but it's a really sensational pop for Constellation Brands. Let's take a look at ConAgra. CAG is the ticker symbol here. Stock right now is trading at $37.57, as you can see. But again, there's no real volume behind the move. So we'll see how it plays out. Looks like they reported earnings as well. Again, we'll see if it does pop higher from here. If it does by some chance today, watch the 39.60 level. That's major resistance. I don't know if it gets there. Either way, we'll keep it on the radar. We will be looking at this one again. We do trade ConAgra from time to time. Next up, we want to take a look at Pier 1 Imports. They reported earnings as well. PRI is the ticker symbol here. Stock closed at $5.38, now trading at $4.70. So this is a pretty good little haircut here for Pier 1. I'm not sure. I don't think I would do anything with this stock at the moment. So we'll sit tight. We'll look at it once the opening bell rings. Again, these single-digit names, single-digit stocks, they are very tough. I see some levels around $4. I also see a little bit of support around its current level, $4.60 or so. But there's not much I'm going to do with this one here, especially where it is trading at the moment. Now, yesterday we did get the CCAR results out, and for those of you that are not aware of what that is, CCAR stands for Comprehensive Capital Analysis and Review. It's basically a Federal Reserve approving banks' share buybacks or dividend increases, and basically that's what it is. But we got some really big moves. JP Morgan Chase, big pop. Stock right now is trading at $92.63. It closed at $89.82. Bank of America, another one, had a big day yesterday and a big move here. Closed at $23.88, now trading at $24.58. Just full and fair disclosure, I do own Bank of America shares, just to let everybody know. Goldman Sachs also catching a bid on the news. They were approved as well. Stock closed at $223.22. Now trading at $227.40. So great move there. It looks like Citigroup is up on the news. Stock is trading at 67.35, closed at 65.18. So financials are flying high on the back of all of these results. The one financial that is not doing so hot is Capital One. Capital One right now trading at $82, closed at $82.98. It looks like they have to resubmit or they have to do some changes, but they did not get an approval. So again, that's the lone financial that we're seeing out here today that's really suffering. So we'll see how that plays out. But Capital One not doing so hot today. Let's take a look at MCK. They reported earnings today. This is, I think it's MKC, excuse me. There we go, MKC, McCormick. Looks like they reported earnings as well. Stock right now is trading at $100.69, closed at $98.95. So a nice little move there. Again, this does have some more upside, but a lot of resistance around 103.50, and then big time resistance at around 105.40. So keep that on the radar. Watch those two levels. We'll keep a lookout for them once the opening bell rings today. Looking over at the gold market, we have gold futures getting hit today. They are down $7 at the moment. So gold getting hit a little bit more today. Gold really has been struggling as of late. If you take a look at the GLD this morning, trading at 118.11. This is with a weaker dollar, so just take that into account. Gold getting hit a little bit more, and that's even with a weaker dollar. Crude oil higher by 46 cents today to $45.19 a barrel. So take a look at the USO today. You'll see oil is trading up a little bit. This is now trading at $9.29, closed at $9.20. So oil up, gold down, and we'll see what this market gives us. All in all today, if you take a look at bond yields, I don't have that chart of it just yet, but bond yields are starting to move. I think they're trading at 2.284%, up about 6 basis points. So again, that is all on the back of a lot of central bank noise and all of these economic datas that we're having released here. So we'll see how this all plays out today. Again, if you have not done so, come on over, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. You'll see everything that we are doing in Airtrade right alongside of us. It's been a very, very interesting trading week, to say the least. And again, we're going to try to keep a real good winning streak going right into the end of the week. With that being said, everybody, have a great session, and we will see you on the charts.